it's MK, and I am back with another May I Scraplift You layout today. And today I am lifting Sally Ann Floyd. She is a DT member of Dottie About Flair, which is where I get my flair from Scrappy Adam for the shop, in case you guys are curious. So I have a single photo, just like Sally does. I picked out some of these vellum stars that were left over from a few days ago's layout. But I just chose all the yellow because I really liked that pop of yellow. Then I have these two chipboard pieces. Now I'm not sure if they came from the Legendary set or the Boy set, but I also picked out a bunch of other little embellishments from those sets as well. And I have to be honest, by now they're all mixed up, so I don't know which collection they're from, but they're all Cocoa Vanilla. I also have the cut, I fussy cut out some arrows a couple layouts ago too, and I have that. I planned on using this cut apart sheet for my pieces that she has going up and down on her layout. So I'm gonna make this a little bit more on the rainbow brighter side rather than the monotone side that she did. So try to anyways. I have another piece. Now I think all of these came from Legendary, you guys. I'm not sure on any of that, but I do have a piece that I was debating about using as a background, which was the triangle piece, and then I decided not to. But there just wasn't enough yellow on that triangle, but that's what I wanted to do, was bring in that yellow. Okay, I also am going to be using this cut apart sheet, the polka dot side, for my photo mat. Again, I'm at retreat, so I have no pattern paper or no cardstock except for the pieces of cardstock that I put in in my kit that I kind of sort of makeshift created for, like when I was preparing for the retreat, I went and I said, okay, this is who I'm lifting, these are the papers I want to use, and this is the photo. And so I threw in a piece of cardstock because she had a white background. Ta-da, that was it. Okay, so I'm going to take a few minutes and cut apart this cut apart sheet. Again, I love all of the colors. I know I definitely want to use the star one. I'm thinking about using that brick one, again, as another layering piece behind my photo. And then, of course, the blue and the green and the red. And then there is my yellow piece, which is that triangle, but it's not bright in your face yellow. So I'm going to bring in the yellow as an accent with my embellishments. I really like it, you guys. I love how she has the stars scattered. Sally has the stars scattered from the upper right corner, and they kind of fall down to the center of the layout, the bottom of the center of the layout. So because I don't have full-size sheets of paper, I'm going to pretend that I do and just put the gap behind my photo. Now my photo is quite larger than Sally's, but I'm going to try to make this work by just doing, by putting the base of the layout down, so all these little horizontal stripes and whatnot, but then I'll just put my photo wherever it needs to go. And I am trying not to repeat the pattern going all the way across. And I've disappeared. I probably leaned back to have a visit. I apologize about that. But once I figured out how my stripes are going to go, and then I went and I distressed every single one of them. You guys, I was married to my distressing tool during this crop. I distressed every single piece of paper before I glued it all down. I don't know what I was thinking. By the end of this crop, my hand was a little sore. I'm not going to lie. So, and I forgot which way my pieces were going to go, so I went and had to lay them all out yet again. When they come behind the photo, I'm not too worried about them overlapping, but when they are not going to be behind the photo, I'm going to try and cut them down to the size so they butt up next to each other rather than overlap. I just think that they don't look very good overlapped. So, and because of all the distressing, I am going to use some foam later to pop up my photo. So, and I just used the same kind of design as what Sally used. So if she had a really short one, I put a really short one. She had a really long one. So I tried to mimic that on Sally's layout for my layout, which took the guesswork out of how long I wanted things, in all honesty. And I have to say that I really do like the colors and how this turned out. Um, Instead of it being monochromatic, because what drew me to her layout was being monochromatic. And so I'm very excited about how it turned out in color, I guess I should say, in full color. But yeah, I do like it. Right at the moment, I'm kind of thinking, I don't know, but let's keep going. So I'm going to take this film strip and put it to where it looks like it's longer all the way down my photo. Sally's, I think, has circles and whatnot on hers. So I'm just changing up the elements a little bit. Of course, I'm changing up all of everything because I don't have the exact same papers as she does. So yeah, I just trying to keep with what she's got going. My title is way longer. Now, this is us FaceTiming one of the grandparents, wishing them a happy birthday. This is what we do. We get them on the phone and we scream and belt out happy birthday before they have a chance to talk or say anything. From our experience, when we call a grandparent, I have to tell you that they have so much to say that if we don't start talking first, we don't get any words in. And then all of a sudden they're like, okay, see you, bye. And it's one of those things that makes us giggle, to be honest. But yes, we do, we call them for, obviously the holidays, and then, birthdays and all that other stuff. And I thought it would be kind of funny if, not funny, but I thought it would be kind of fun if we put down that, document it, because we've come a long way. Before it was, letters, and then it's a cell phone, and now it's FaceTime, and so I think that's great that they're moving along with technology, and we are able to enjoy them this way. The kids love grabbing the phone and taking them to a tour of their bedrooms, or outside, and show them, how they can shoot a bow and arrow. It's fascinating to me because they don't have to get on that plane, or they don't have to make that horrid drive. It's just one of those things that they can be with us, but yet not have to travel to get there. And I think they enjoy it just as much as the kids do. All right, so I went ahead and I added my stars, and in all honesty, my stars are glued down by just a teeny tiny little dab of glue. I did not go all glue crazy, and so that way it's still kind of hidden. But I have to tell you that for this particular layout, the vellum, I should say, it didn't really seep through like most vellum does, but I still didn't go crazy. A little bit, and it held. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add all of my little elements from, all these various cocoa vanilla, what are they called? Die cut pieces. So I've got hay up there because that's kind of what we're doing, like screaming at her. And then, I just found a bunch of fun elements that I thought would be great. I definitely didn't want this to be a birthday layout because technically I didn't screenshot. I didn't screenshot her, but I don't know how my husband ended up screenshotting us without. I don't know, you guys, because I wonder if it's, oh, you know what? I remember now. So this, when you turn it vertical, you got that big black spot. Her picture was up in the black spot. And so when I blew up this photo to 4x6, it took her out. That's what happened. Dang it. I should have went and got her photo and put it somewhere else on the layout. Anyways, finished putting all the elements down. And now I'm going to finish off this layout by, just rough drawing, I'm not sure, putting squiggly lines all over my layout. One of them fell off, like I accidentally hit the edge, but not even worried about it. And then I think I'm going to go through and put some black splatters on this now. I'm not too happy with, this is my second black that I have purchased from Altenew. And it's got to be a different formula, because when I splatter it, it soaks in instantly and then kind of leaves, it's not a perfect dot. It kind of leaves like wicking on the ends. I'm not too happy with that, you guys. So, and you guys can kind of see it in the close up, but anyways, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to figure out what I'm doing wrong, or how that even works, but I just noticed with this new bottle that that's what it's doing. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along with the May I Scraplift You. I have to tell you guys this because I haven't addressed it, and I just realized it like yesterday, that there's several other people playing along outside of YouTube. Now, it's way too many for me to go and research and figure out, but it's all over Facebook. People are playing along. In Instagram, people are playing along. And in lives, Facebook lives, there are a couple people playing along as well that aren't in the list. So just search up May I Scraplift You and go see all the posts and whatnot that people are doing. And I think there's a hashtag, but I'm not very good at hashtags. So anyways, long story short, thank you so much. But check out everyone else that's playing, okay? All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye.